It's pepper jack time. It is now a little over the due date for this pepper jack cheese, and we are gonna eat it. No, 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 no. I am going to eat it. You guys get to watch me eat it. I developed the recipe, and the curious thing about this cheese is that it is 2 pounds less than the one I had made before this one. So didn't know why it got small. It might mean this is extra salty, extra spicy. We're gonna find out. Smells like a cheese. Looks pretty good. Just a regular cheese. It feels soft. Looks like there's gonna be a punch of pepper at that spot right there. It has some heat, has a bit of a kick. Okay. Before I critique this, the other day I was fussing to a friend about how my cheeses just wasn't quite right, this or that and the other. And they're like, are you at the point in which you have made so many cheeses that now you're no longer excited by the fact that you're making cheese and you're getting like super picky and cantankerous about everything? And I was like, yeah. Like if I had made this cheese in the very beginning and eaten it, I would have been over the moon. But now I'm like, I could do better. The main thing, texture. The one before was like a soft, creamy, buttery, almost a little bit more like a Gouda texture. This one, the elasticity is bordering on rubbery. It's just like that springiness is a little bit off-putting to me. Oh, why do my cheeses always get on the rubbery side? That generally means too much rennet. Did I put calcium chloride in? It doesn't say I did. This might have been before I was adding calcium chloride on the regular. I'm not sure. It's not too much pepper. This is 7 teaspoons of dried pepper flakes, plus I've taken 2 teaspoons of the flakes and soaked them in boiling water and added that juice to them, plus the pepper, I think. It has a very good flavor. Kind of buttery sweet, not any weird funkiness. I guess the test will be melting these over tortilla chips. Should we try that? Should we do tortilla chips? Let's try that. I'm gonna do that. It's definitely not too much salt. I had done 7 tablespoons of salt, like a tablespoon per gallon. It's not too much salt. Let's get some tortilla chips. So the test is, the way, it's gonna be rattle too loud in your ears. The way we like to eat pepper jack cheese, the way I crave it mostly, is to have a plate of tortilla chips spread with cheese and you melt it in the microwave and then you dip it into salsa. We call it cheesy tortilla chips. You probably do the same thing. I don't know what you call it though. It looks like it's melting. Yeah, it melted. There you go. Pepper jack cheese and tortilla chips. That's good. All the little melties. That's yummy. I could almost use more spice. Let's get some salsa. There's nothing quite like cheese, tortilla chips, and salsa. Home canned salsa. That was good. I'm not sure how to fix the strong elastic texture. My guess is just always less rennet and maybe cook it less. I never know this. This is where I wish I had an instructor that was like hand holding while I went through and be like, stop, you're doing it wrong. I'm just figuring it out, and it's always months later, and so it's never fresh in my mind. The same old problem with cheese making, you all know that. It's a good recipe. I do know that. It's a good lunch. All the food groups, vegetables, carbs, protein. Yum, yum. I'm going to continue eating this, but I'm going to portion up the cheese into wedges and vac seal it and put it back in the cheese cave, and we'll be eating this cheese for a little while now. It will not be a hardship. If this is helpful to you in any way, like the video. It lets other people find out about it and learn about cheese making, or maybe what not to do in cheese making, whatever the case may be. Now that I busted this bag open and we have this huge wheel of cheese, it is time for me to cook up a whole pot of beans, and we'll eat beans and cheesy tortilla chips and homemade raw milk pepper jack cheese for the next few weeks, or less, at least the next week or so. So anyway, here's pepper jack. It tastes good. You can make it.